And then I have a few more messages to share right now with you. When you are one of my fellow people, Earth Angel, God's chosen one, empath, highly sensitive person, especially when you are a woman, a sensitive, kind woman, and you've gone through narcissistic abuse in your life and bullying and all those things. Maybe you have just recently discovered that you are a chosen one, Earth Angel, Starseed, like I am as well. And we are different from others, and we just have to make peace with that, because that is just how it is. And many people can try to break us down, but we should not give up anyway on what matters to us and how we are when we are our authentic selves. Because, you know, so many people can be attacking us and saying things like, oh, I don't like you, or asking, why are you like that? Why do you do this? Why do you act that way? Or say that there's something wrong with you, that you are too sensitive. Especially when they try to manipulate you and get what they want from you. They say things like this to put you down. So we have to be wise, we have to be aware. And this is why I've been sharing a lot of awareness and clarity in my posts and videos naturally with my work, in my self-help books in Finnish and English, to help those of you who resonate with what I'm about, who are my soul people, my soul clients. And I have helped many people by now, over thousands of people online by now with my work. And I love to empower, you know, as Earth Angels, Starseeds, we love to heal and empower. We love to spread joy and, you know, our lights in the world, that, you know, people would be happy and healthy and safe. And we have so much empathy within us. But we have to value those things, that we cannot be taking them for granted. They are gifts from our Creator to be within us, so that we can fulfill our life missions and, you know, life purposes. But so I want to talk about this topic of the signs when you are sacrificing yourself for somebody, especially with a man, and also the fact that you don't need to be carrying everything by yourself, because again, we have our invisible spiritual support team and God and the universe, our angels. They love us. Our ancestors are watching over us, and we just need to be allowing them to help and, you know, tuning into their help as well, because then we won't feel so alone. And we will feel more supported and more loved, because we actually have a purpose. And this, I think this is even more important when you feel like you've been the scapegoat and the black sheep all your life. That you've been so put down by your own family, by your narcissistic parents, by the kids at school who bullied you, for example. And so these are such heavy issues, but we still have to work through all of them, because it's not worth it that we are sacrificing ourselves. And so, again, if a man is not showing you that he cares, he's not putting in the effort, and you are there doing all the work to make that relationship work, then of course you are sacrificing yourself. If you are giving more than he is, he's not reciprocating. As I have said many times, you know, relationships, you know, interactions with people should be basically 50-50. That, you know, you actually feel valued, that you actually feel that this person actually cares and, you know, comes across halfway. Because you cannot be carrying everything by yourself, and you shouldn't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it if you are, you know, sacrificing yourself for somebody again, like you have likely done in your childhood. Because if you have been scapegoated, you have been helping and supporting everyone. So you have to realize that you have to accept only healthy relationships, healthy interactions with others. You have to make that conscious choice, that decision, that you're not going to be put up with anything less. Because obviously, of course, if you're always doing things for others and you're not getting the same back, then you are sacrificing yourself. So boundaries are needed. You have to start working on those boundaries to understand what really matters to you and what doesn't. What do you want from that specific person, and what are you not getting? If a man cannot communicate with you in a healthy, calm, respectful manner, then it's not a relationship. It's not a healthy relationship if there is no respectful, healthy communication. It is just taking advantage. It is just bullying and abusing, walking all over the other person. If both parties don't take responsibility and accountability of how they are treating one another. So we need to have these building blocks. I've been saying it ever since I've been recording these videos. I've been talking about healthy relationships because that has been my number one topic, because I have dealt with so many toxic relationships myself, so many toxic situations, that I had to start to remind myself of what the healthy situation would be. And I had to start to teach myself what it is. And we can be tested. We can have a lot of life lessons and boundary lessons. But we have to learn, we have to grow, we have to evolve, we have to realize that this is not working, this is working. Okay, maybe I'll try something else. Maybe I won't talk to this person anymore. Maybe I'll just block their number. Maybe I'll just cut them off out of my life because I have to, because they're not coming across halfway. And so maybe think about this if you are sacrificing yourself in your own life. And also, of course, buy my self-help book on Amazon and apply to work with me one-on-one. Check out my guides on my Linktree. For example, my free self-care checklist, because you have to start taking care of yourself, your own needs first, because nobody else can do that for you. And you can save your own life the more you start to take care of yourself. I think people just self-sabotage. People smoke cigarettes, they use drugs, for example, they drink alcohol, they just completely self-sabotage. And devil wants that, of course. So what are you choosing? Are you choosing a godly life? Are you choosing to live a better, healthier life for yourself with your choices? It's ultimately your choice. But I'm here to help if you need more help and support. So apply to work with me one-on-one. We can also go through these things for you to be able to fix them in your life. I would be happy to have new clients. So check out my links and get in touch.